Honda has made some of the most iconic cars of all time. I'm talking the NSX, the Type R, but they've also made some pretty weird cars that you've probably never heard of. And I'm not talking about the Del Sol. No. Today, we're going deep into the Honda apple pie, starting with this guy, known as the Japanese Bulldog. The City Turbo 2 is based on the subcompact Honda City, which debuted in 1981. The City sold shockingly well, and in 1982, Honda decided to make a spicy turbocharged version of it with the help of Mugen founder and son of Soichiro Honda, Hirotoshi Honda. It had better brakes, better suspension, wider wheels, and some cosmetic enhancements. The public loved it, and after just a year, Honda pushed the tiny platform even further with the 1983 City Turbo 2. Thing, it had a bigger intercooler, bigger turbo. They just made this thing all around a better car. But in a chassis that just weighed over 1,600 pounds, it could hit 60 miles in a little over 8 seconds. For context, the same year Motor Trend clocked the Mustang GT Sprint to 60 at 7.4 seconds. Look at this little thing. I love his little eye.
The stock one looks really fun too. I would definitely drive the hell out of that. Oh yeah, dude. That's sick as hell.
Even the wheels it comes with, they look like Steelies, but they still look like sick on this.
What I love about this and what it just makes me wish cars today had a little bit more charm to them. Everything now is so serious and so pointy. This is just hey, I'm a little guy and I'm here to have a good time.
I'm a little box guy. The interior, look at that steering wheel. I love the steering wheel. That looks like a steering wheel out of a McDonald's playground from 2002. In 2022, one sold on Bring a Trailer for nearly 32 grand. That's crazy. You know that guy bought it for the scooter. That's the Japanese Bulldog. Would you buy that one, Nolan? Would you get a?
Maybe. I really like.
Or would you buy the scooter?
I like the cup car, the race car.
Oh, you want the race car?
I'm into that.
Okay, I want the scooter. I don't care. The car's cool. I can appreciate it. I want the scooter. Next up is not so much a car you've never heard of, but a really weird trim level. You see, over the years, Honda has tried to make various small cars for pretty much everyone. And in the early 2010s, after catering to almost every demographic possible, they dropped this. A car for the gals. This was a special edition Honda Fit designed by Eri Tominari, who said female drivers were concerned about the summer sun radiating through the windows and about dry skin caused by the air conditioner. The She's Edition Fit set out to solve these first world problems with a special windshield glass that cut 99% of UV rays and the plasma cluster AC that purified the air and didn't dry out your skin. It came in a special pink paint, complete with pink accents and stitching in the interior. It was also available in black, brown, or white to match a woman's eyeshadow, according to a Honda executive. It was only sold in Japan and priced at $17,500, and initial sales exceeded expectations. Do you think this would have sold well in the United States?
I think the idea of a car that caters to a certain gender is kind of strange in the US.
I feel super strange.
I remember growing up in high school, it didn't matter what kind of car you drove, I knew girls who were driving big old trucks or small hatchbacks or whatever.
Would you buy this one for your wife?
No.
No, I wouldn't either. I just want the paint shade.
The paint's cool.
Yeah, if anyone can give me the paint color for this. All right, well, let's go to the next car. This next one is for both you freaks in the Pacific Northwest or you freaks in the Appalachian Mountains. It's called the Orthia. It started just under $15,000 and you had your typical wagon options like a choice between four-wheel drive and front-wheel drive and both automatic and manual transmissions. The best looking version of this car from the factory was the 2.0 GXS Aero trim. It had carbon fiber patent interior trim, a 3-spoke leather wrapped steering wheel, red and black patterned seats, and a front spoiler kit. But the absolute coolest thing about these cars is how easy to modify they are, because the Orthia was based on the godsend, the 6th generation Civic, the EK platform. It was a very popular candidate for engine swaps and EK Type R front end conversion.
That's what I would do. That's sick.
Dude, very cool. I would love to put some spoon wheels on this. Spoon calipers.
Dude, some RPF ones if you're feeling a little spicy.
Dude, no, the spoon wheels.
Spoons are like $4,000.
Way cooler though. RPF
Yeah, of
ones,
course they are, but they're $4,000.
if I'm bought on a budget, I'm not gonna get RPF ones. I'm gonna get Buddy Club P1s.
Oh yeah, dude. Sick as hell.
It's safe to say this thing is pretty sick. It's a shame they never came to the United States. I know I would get one. I know you would get one.
Yeah, now
You're already planning the build out in your mind. We both know how we build them.
super cool.
This is a cool car.
Yeah.
Totally weird. Wish we'd gotten it. Next car.
Atlanta, Georgia, we will be in your town shooting the finale of The Big Trip at Caffeine and Octane. You can get general admission tickets, watch us film the finale there, or you can bring your car and run the track. If you missed the finale of High Low in Tucson last year, we're going to be doing it kind of the same way. Come on out. We'll see you there. November 22nd.
Onward, Zach! Onward! To Atlanta!
Hey, you, it's sports o'clock right now. With all the games going on, you need to stay in on all the action with DraftKings Pick 6. And right now, all new customers that play $5 on their first pick set get $50 in Pick 6 credits. That's your team captain. No matter what sport you're into, DraftKings Pick 6 got you covered. Just make your picks, tune into the game, and relax. Because with DraftKings Pick 6, you're riding the upside, baby. So use our code DONUT with DraftKings Pick 6. Remember, all new customers who play $5 on their first pick set gets $50 in Pick 6 credits. Click the link below to learn more. Touchdown. Touchdown, best quarterback there is.
So out of all the cars we've covered so far on this list, they were never sold in North America, sadly. But there's one Honda on this list that you've probably heard of, the CRZ. But in 2014, he had a spicy glow up that you probably didn't know about to become the CRZ HPD, Honda Performance Development. You all remember the CRZ. You know the car that should have been powered by a K20 but was a 1.5 liter hybrid instead. You're probably still mad about it. I know I am. I know you're very mad about it. Don't talk about it around Nolan. He will get very mad. Well, in 2014, 3 years after the car went on sale, Honda realized the gigantic mistake they had made and gave us the HPD option. On the surface, it looked like any other CRZ, but under the hood, the HPD option was spec'd with a factory-made Honda Performance Development Supercharger Kit. It cost around $5,500 and was available for every manual CRZ ever sold, before and after the kit was introduced. So even if you bought the car, pre-2014, you could go to the dealership and be like, hey, I want the kit.
I want to spend over $5,000 to supercharge my 1.5 liter engine. I'm crazy.
I want to feel something. Like the guy's like, oh, so you want the oil change for your servicing? He's like, no. I want the supercharger.
I could see Bob Hall doing this, you know.
Oh, this is very Bob Hall move.
Yeah.
This is a Bob Hall 4D dimensional chess move.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. It's nestled in there.
Can't even see it.
Yeah, he's right down here.
I've
I kind of like him.
I've always liked the way these things.
I wish it had a K series in it from the
Yeah.
factory. It would have been sick. And I mean, dude, you put some wheels on this thing, like some Desmond Regemaster Evos. This video isn't even about Hondas at this point. It's just me talking about what wheels you should put on your Honda. If you let a Honda dealer install it, it even came with a 5-year, 60,000 mile warranty.
Okay, so you're paying a third of the price of the car. I'm not doubting that this is fun to drive.
Dude,
I'm
this
sure
is probably so fun at the
probably,
track.
Yeah, it's probably a blast anywhere you drive it. I just think like the math ain't mathin'.
No, and I mean, but math doesn't math for Civic people. I mean, they
true.
spend $6,000 on spoon clusters.
That's true. Oh,
Jeez.
a Mugen B series valve cover. That's $4,500.
No, 10 grand.
10 grand.
10 grand new in box.
Stupid. Yeah, crazy.
Nolan, would you buy one of these?
I don't think I would. I like the look. I think they're cool. I'm sure they're fun to drive. I would not buy this now.
I wouldn't buy this either. I would love to drive one.
Yeah.
I would love the opportunity to drive one, but I don't think I would personally go and buy one. I would rather go and spend my money on a spoon cluster or Mugen valve cover. All right, if you didn't like that 2-seater Honda, I got another one for you.
Okay.
The S660. This thing is so sick. The S660 is the first K car on our list today, and unless you live in Japan or play a lot of Gran Turismo,
which you probably do.
The S660 was sold from 2015 to 2022 for around $17,500. Its name, like other S Hondas, such as the S600 or S2000, comes from the rounded engine size. Its 658cc 3-cylinder turbocharged engine makes 63 horsepower and 77 foot-pounds of torque, but because it's a mid-engine K car and not a front-engine roadster, the S660 is not a successor to the older S cars. It's actually a successor to the Honda Beat. That's right, it's the Beat. The reason you would buy an S660 is probably not because of the horsepower, but because it is so lightweight. It weighs less than 2,000 pounds, and it has a 45-55 weight distribution, which makes it super zippy around those tight corners. That said, it's not fast, but like a Miata, speed isn't the reason you buy one.
Probably is really fun, but like, yeah, you're taking these corners, you're thinking you're gonna die, but then you look down the speedway, you're going like 37 miles an hour, you know? I don't know.
You've probably never heard about this car because it's a K car and we don't get them in the United States, and not a lot of other places in the world really sell K cars. It's a Japan only thing. They make sense for the country, but they have a huge cult following there. There's literally an entire race series devoted to racing K cars called K4GP. The next entry on this list we're gonna talk about is the best-selling K car in Japan by a huge margin. Talking about the N-Box. This is the Honda N-Box. Let me show you some photos of this thing.
Sure.
It's just a box.
It is a box.
The Honda loves making box cars. They made the SMX in the 90s, the Honda Life. Love making these small little K car box cars. I mean, even the Honda City Turbo is basically the same thing. But yeah, I mean, this little guy, look how cool he is.
Pretty fun.
Goofy guy. You can definitely put all your groceries in this one.
For sure.
It's another K car produced exclusively for the Japanese market. And get this, from 2017 to 2019, and again from 2022 to 2024, it wasn't just the best-selling K car in Japan, it was the best-selling car overall.
Whoa.
Last year alone, Honda sold over 200,000 of these things, and if sale trends continue as they have, it's going to defend its title in 2025.
Wow, man. And you don't hear any JDM nerds talking about
Nah.
this. This actually reflects reality of the
Yeah.
Japanese car market.
This is the Japanese
They're
car.
not going to work in R33s over there, okay?
no.
They're driving these little boring, little weird little guys.
Lunch boxes. If I'm being honest, it would look pretty cool with some like sick wheels.
Such
You know?
as
T37.
T37.
It may be small and it might only have 63 horsepower, Nolan, but it's insanely practical. The rear seats are incredibly modular. The front doors can open a full 90 degrees.
Okay.
And reports say that the interior is surprisingly spacious. There's also a ton of trims as well. So one of them is called Joy. It's an adventure-themed trim design for outdoor and camping use, and has a plastic-clad interior and water-repellent upholstery. So
I don't want to hear
for all
about-
those fishermen.
No, I don't want to hear about any scenario where you're hosing out your N-Box, okay? Not interested.
Another trim is called the Slash. It's a highly customizable trim.
It comes with a giant top hat.
A base N-Box will set you back a meager $12,500, and even the custom trims with the upgraded turbo engine, still an average, an affordable $13,700. That's pretty affordable. I like that, that's cheap.
America needs
We need this.
a K car moment. I think like all the hype you saw around like the Slate truck, which is, we'll see how that does, but like,
I think that will buyers want this.
this is cheaper than that.
Yes.
$12,000. I'm at like you could finance that with less than $100 a month.
Yeah.
Your internet bill would probably be more expensive than your payment on this car.
Nolan, would you get one?
Maybe. Yeah, your buddy
Alex.
Alex Stoops brought his SMX.
And he loves it.
I was checking it out and I was like, I would buy one of these.
Yeah.
This is cool. And this is basically an
It's the
evolved
same
version
thing.
of the
Yeah.
SMX.
It's a little bit bigger, the SMX. It's from the 90s, and it's got a little bit, but it's the same styling.
Yeah.
It's a box on wheels,
Yeah.
and it looks sick.
That's cool.
I
like
think we
it.
need these. I think they're a little goofy looking, a little weird, but I think we need them.
Yeah, agreed.
Next car. All right, Nolan, let's wind the clock back a little bit to the 1960s, all right?
Okay.
You love those cars from that era. That is
I do.
your jam.
It is my jam.
That's your peanut butter and jam.
my
all right?
marmalade.
What if I told you Honda made something that mimicked the Pontiac Firebird?
I would believe it.
I'm talking about the Honda 1300. Check this thing out, dude. It's a weird Honda, probably because we've never heard about it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, right?
Very groovy. Yeah, definitely very muscle car inspired.
Look at that front end.
Front end, I could see the Firebird maybe from a later era. Looks like a 70s.
Yeah.
With the dual headlights. I'm thinking when I see that though, I see like Dodge Coronet Super Beat. That's
okay.
yeah.
I love it.
Man.
Look at that interior.
Cool, dude. Very muscle car.
And what's even cooler is Soichiro Honda was super involved in the production of this car and the design. He was like all in.
Wow.
And he's like the CEO and he's just like, this is how I want this car. And he actually like got in kind of hot water because at the last minute, he was like, I don't want this to be a water-cooled engine. I want it to be air-cooled. He thought air-cooled engines were the future.
Interesting.
And so they made it an air-cooled engine, but like all the investors and kind of like people on the board at Honda were like, dude, you can't be making last-minute decisions like that. And what's even weirder is I'd say Pontiac Firebird, he actually owned a Pontiac Firebird when they were developing it.
That's cool.
I'm not saying that it's based off of Pontiac Firebird, but I'm saying
inspired, yeah.
it might be. Would you buy this thing?
Maybe. I think it's really cool. I love that sort of like the 60s, early 70s, Japan emulating the US design trend.
Yeah, a lot of cool cars of that era.
Yeah, I love the Ken Mary.
RX-3.
RX-3, yeah.
It's weird but cool. On to the next weird car, Nolan.
Question mark?
Nolan, before we get our very strange final car, let's discuss a Honda you think you know, the HR-V. All right, you know that one.
Yeah.
All right, we've had this car here in the States since 2015, but what you didn't know is until we started researching this video, this car existed before it landed on our shores, and it used to be a lot different.
What?
Dude, this thing is so wacky looking. I would love to see this thing in the sands of Northern Africa on a Dakar rally, fighting against the Pajero Evo.
It's interesting. It's interesting. I think the front headlights kind of look like they're from a Acura RSX.
Yes, yeah.
And the rear taillights look like they're from a Volvo. Or they're very similar to the SMX outside, actually.
Pretty cool, right?
That's pretty fun.
All-wheel drive, VTEC. Come on, this thing looks
That's cool.
sick off-road. This is like Tracker almost.
No, it's not.
Come on.
No.
What is...
Tracker's got a straight rear axle, dude.
Yeah.
So what happened to this thing?
So they didn't sell any of them. They were projecting they were gonna sell 3,500 a month. They only sold about 300 units.
Probably because it looks
a month.
Weird as it looks like a deep sea fish.
I think they just like thought this was gonna be way more popular.
In Japan?
I think it was sold in Europe too.
Okay. Oh, it looks very European.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all making sense.
Yeah.
It looks like a French car, that's why.
Le Free Honda.
It looks very French.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is a weird car.
This is the most cursed Honda. This is the most cursed.
You think this is the most cursed Honda?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think this is the coolest.
Yeah, look at the
I think
spoiler.
this is so weird, it's cool. All right, Nolan, it's time for our last car on the list, which is probably the weirdest one, and that's because it's a concept car. In the late 1990s, an existential question was bearing down on the automotive industry and almost brought it to its knees. The question was, what if a sports car had a pocket?
Pardon?
Honda bravely stepped forward to answer that question and gave us the Spot. If you thought the last car was weird, you're gonna be going crazy on this one.
It's a sports car with a pocket. Evidently, it's like one of those transformer things, you know, the old robots. It's a
Do you think this guy applied to be a Top Gear host?
really buy it. Is the designer Bernard Lee. Let's go and find out what's going on in his head.
Yeah, he definitely did.
I
He
love this
definitely
guy.
did.
And they can hose out the interior if they get dirty, you know, not worry about really ruining the upholstery.
Oh my God, it's got
Again,
the water-repellent interior.
I don't want to imagine any scenario where hosing out your S pocket, bro. That's interesting though. It's very interesting because even though it looks strange as hell, it's a convertible with like a small truck.
Yeah.
What they're saying though eventually became very true, which is younger people wanting an adventure vehicle.
Yeah.
Load your stuff up and like go for a nice drive on your destination. But unfortunately, that didn't turn into convertibles that became like sporty
Crossovers,
SUVs.
yeah.
So wow, they were like way ahead of the curve.
They kind of were. They were just thinking the wrong way. They were.
Very interesting.
Yeah. I will say this thing looks like a Group C like race car.
Yeah, dude.
Almost,
Yeah, it
with, like,
does.
The front fascia.
It does.
But I also like imagine this being an adventure vehicle because it's a sports car, right? So it's already like super
it's
low.
super low.
Would you own a Spocket?
No, I mean it's a cool idea, but no, I would not. It's interesting. Yeah.
So out of all the cars on this list, if you went to Japan for college, which weird Honda are you using to get around Tokyo?
Orthia.
Dude, me too.
No question. Coolest car we talked about today. Love that Orthia.
It was sick.
And I guess we also maybe need some cars that we can hose out.
Yeah.
Oh, the Element. They eventually did that, right?
Yeah, can't you hose out the interior on that?
I think so.
Oh my God, what is with Honda and wanting to hose out interior?
Spray it out. Yeah, do whatever. You can borrow my car. Do whatever you want. Just spray it out when you're done. Hose her out. What?
All right, so that's all the cars on our list, Nolan. If you guys think we missed one, leave a comment down below.
And if you've ever sprayed your car out, let us know why and what substance it was.
Stay hydrated. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.